trainer, the Bone Crusher, Steve Brown. Here is the Hacker, Scotty O'Shea.
Pro Wrestling Ontario Trios champions Steve Brown and Scotty O'Shea seem to be one short here tonight, as Alessandro Del Bruno is booked. He is booked to compete here tonight, and I don't see him with them. I hope everything's going all right.
Are you trying to make a short joke right now? I realize both these men are two taller individuals, but now that you're saying it, now I also don't see Alessandro Del Bruno. But the fact is, you're talking about two big, amazing, incredible athletes here in Ontario. I don't think people understand the level and caliber of talent that is inside that ring, especially with Hacker Scotty O'Shea. I've seen this guy grow up from a gym rat to being one of the most, oh, look at that disrespect, I love it, to being one of the most sought after independent wrestlers in all of this province. And I pray that
His opponent, he is the owner and operator of Hamilton Pro Wrestling Academy. He weighs in tonight at 185 pounds and hails from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Here is the high risk hero, Rip Impact.
Well, I was going to say I feel bad and pray for the individual that has to face him tonight, but the guy he's facing tonight has just as much experience, if not more, in Rip Impact.
Absolutely. Rip Impact making his Pro Wrestling Ontario debut. His long-awaited Pro Wrestling Ontario debut here tonight against an old foe in the Hacker Scotty O'Shea.
Oh,
these two have matched up a few times, but they haven't actually stepped toe-to-toe in the ring in just about 5 years now. So we're going to be seeing a lot of old tensions bubbling to the surface for this one here tonight, folks.
And let me tell you something, talent and ability changes a lot in 5 years. While maybe Rip Impact has maybe fallen by the waistline over the last few years, Hacker Scotty O'Shea has only been getting better and better and better.
You are not wrong there, though. Rip Impact himself, our current champion, our current challenger for that championship. We have Rip Impact to thank for that, along some other sides like Tyson Dukes and Michael Elgin, but their primary trainer, Mr. Rip Impact. The fans are behind Rip here tonight, as both men are exchanging a few words in the ring. Rip extending the handshake. Hacker accepting into an Irish whip, a hard buckle. Nice kick into the corner. Going home early, the Hacker says.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be, in this city any longer than I need to, so I'd rather go home early too.
Rip's got him hung up on that second rope, goes for that 6-1-9, nobody home. Gets him in, takes him down, goes for the cover. Hacker kicks out at 1. Goes in, sweeps the leg, cover. Kick out at 1 by Rip Impact. Goes for the lariat, ducks under. Another series of exchange, double drop kick. Both gentlemen miss.
Oh!
But Rip connects with that nice kick to the face.
See, that's that thing. Both men know each other very well. They've studied enough tape. They've been on enough shows. Oh!
Over the top rope, both men spilling to the floor. Rip Impact is pumped up here tonight, folks.
They've been with enough shows together. They know almost every single move that they can do. But Rip Impact constantly trying to innovate himself every single year and doing things like that, trying to throw off the guard of Hacker Scotty O'Shea.
Absolutely. Hacker Scotty O'Shea being in the pro wrestling industry now, going on 16 years. Rip Impact not too much shy. These two men definitely have what it takes to advance to the Iron Cup, but sadly only one can. A devastating maneuver from Impact as he hooks the leg. Kick out at 2 by the Hacker.
That was like a flip over wheelbarrow into a neck breaker right there. Again, just innovation. I mean, that's what happens when you are one of the head trainers. You yourself got to keep innovating yourself in order to be able to train the next crop of generation here in Ontario.
Absolutely. Snap air by Rip Impact. Shoots off the ropes into a dropkick, goes to the cover, but Hacker kicks out at 2, trying to get the fans behind him once more. Gain a little bit of steam in this momentum and stay on top of the Hacker. All right, tries to shoot him off. Hacker's ready for him. Looks like we got a little bit of blood coming out of the nostrils of Scotty O'Shea as he's on the business end of that forearm. Shoots him off into the ropes. Goes to trip him. Hacker scops under. Rip with a leapfrog.
No, you don't.
Oh!
Hacker with a devastating pile driver.
Pile driver early.
Kick out at 2 by Impact.
He did not get his legs extended.
The dedication of Rip Impact kicking out of that pile driver.
No, I'm telling you right now, he should have got his legs just a little bit higher. If he was able to extend those legs, get that vertical stance of that pile driver, he would have spiked him a lot more. This match would have been over.
Ooh, that is a nice chop coming from hacker Scotty O'Shea. Rip Impact dazed walking into the corner.
Getting this shooting, ladies.
Nice spinning forearm by the hacker.
Come on, Rick.
Rip, not Rick, is dropped down to one knee in that front face lock. Going for the suplex. Nice snap suplex. Goes for the cover. Rip Impact kicks out at 2. If he hooked the leg, maybe he could have gotten that little bit more leverage.
No, that wasn't trying to get the victory right there. That was just trying to show him, look, I can get you at any point. I'm going to hold down the arm, but I'm going to let you waste that energy for you kicking out. And every time that you kick out, you're exerting energy. And Scotty O'Shea knows that after being such a veteran in this business for so long.
A very wise veteran at that, as he has a hold of Rip Impact yet again, sending him into the corner, bashing his head off that top turnbuckle. Hooking his arms underneath. That's up. And a series of shots from the hacker Scotty O'Shea. Something just flew out of the ring corner. I don't know what.
10.
Hacker Scotty O'Shea paying a little homage to Ty Dillinger there as he spits in the hands, and we've seen this despicable behavior before.
He saw something on his face. He was just trying to wipe it away. That was very nice of Hacker.
We've seen Hacker use that move before against one Jody Threat, and she was not too pleased afterwards, so I can guess that Rip Impact is going to have a few things to say to Mr. Hacker Scotty O'Shea. A devastating shot by Hacker. Nice straight forearm shot by Rip Impact. And the high-risk hero is picking up a little bit of momentum here tonight.
See, that's the thing about Rip Impact that I've known for a lot of years. Yeah, he may pander the crowd. Yeah, he's a high-risk guy. He likes to be innovative. But the fact is, he has a mean streak behind him that not a lot of people see. And if Hacker keeps pushing his buttons, we might be able to see it here tonight.
Absolutely. Both men in pinning combinations going back and forth. Oh, a little roll reversal here. Oh, as Hacker just flies between the ropes, choking Rip Impact on the way out. Can he capitalize on this situation? Going for the cover. And again, Rip kicks out at 2.
And again, see, it's not about getting the fall right there. And see, that's the thing. He just said it right there. This is his job. This is his life. This is what hacker Scotty O'Shea lives for. So he knows putting just a knee on Rip Impact, he's not trying to get a win. He's just trying to get exert more energy out of the body of Rip Impact. And then when he's ready, he's going to finish him off.
Speaking of a knee, nice series of knees there by the hacker as Rip is worked down to the mat into a questionable submission hold there. Rip Impact is tangled and contorted around his opponent right now as Hacker is just bashing the face of our high-risk hero right into the mat. Goes for the pin, hooks the leg. Impact kicks out at 2.
You know, I'm not going to lie. It's been a few years since I've seen Scotty O'Shea live. I really like this new Scotty O'Shea. Like this type of aggression, this type of attitude, this kind of no-nonsense and just right to the point type of thing. Instead of,
Rip into a fireman's carry. Hacker gets his way out of it. Rip follows up with a nice back elbow. Calls out the corner from the second turnbuckle. Hacker's ready for him.
Right in the back of the hamstrings right there.
What are we going to see here tonight, folks? Shades of Tyler Arrow from match number 1. Rip kicks out at 2.
Yeah, that electric chair into the wheelbarrow, just almost driving him right into the mat. And again, now just slowing down the pace, taking his time, and he's going to put a hurting on the high-risk hero.
Absolutely. He's working that left shoulder of Impact. And you were right there with that more vicious side of Scotty O'Shea. He's been making waves here in Pro Wrestling Ontario, capitalizing and winning the Trios Championships back in July, successfully defending them at our last show back in October with both of his Trio Champion partners, Mr. Bone Crusher Steve Brown and Alessandro Del Bruno, controlling the majority of this matchup here tonight as he feeds a nice chop to Rip Impact, working him into the corner. Shoots him off. Nice hard Irish whip. Rip follows up with a nice back elbow. Hacker seems dazed, charging in.
Beautiful trip right there.
Go to the top rope, baby.
He's like Babe Ruth. He's calling his spots right now.
Oh, and that hasn't been working out for just about anybody here tonight as Rip Impact is too quick for the Hacker. Rip is getting pumped up, wanting to get the fans behind him. Can he capitalize in this matchup as he's climbing up to the top rope in quite a predicament?
Look at this.
As he hits him
Top
with
rope.
a beautiful Hurricane Rana by the high-risk hero, and earning that moniker.
And that was a beautiful snap, too. If you didn't see it, he got off the second rope. As soon as he extended the legs, went around the head of Scotty O'Shea and snapped as hard as he can with his thighs around the skull, driving Scotty O'Shea hard into the mat. Right now, in my opinion, if you pinned him right now, hooked a leg, we could have a winner.
Absolutely. Referee Sean Cassidy at a count of 6. Both men still on the mat. Neither one is moving. A little bit of movement coming out of Impact now as he's climbing up the second rope. How much fight do these competitors have left in them to bring this one home?
Oh, these guys can go all night long with their cardio, their abilities, and their talent. This match can go on for another 20, 30, 40 minutes. But I don't think it's going to with high-risk Impact moves like that by Rip Impact.
Nice high knee to the chest of Impact there in the corner. Oh,
Sliced bread countered.
takes him in for a nice inverted suplex.
Gorgeous. And you know what? Hyperextending the knee right there, sending him over.
Hacker kicks out at 2.
Is opening up the chest right now for Scotty O'Shea to hit that ground, trying to expel more air out of the body of the Hacker.
Now these two men have been going for all about 8 minutes so far, giving each other everything that it takes. Rip Impact on the top rope yet again. Hopping over. Nice shoulder roll from Impact. Gets him up into the fireman's carry.
Ripcord, that's it. This could be over. Hook the leg. Woo!
Hacker Scotty O'Shea kicks out at 2.
You know, Rip Impact for being a veteran right now, he's going to know, I just hit a guy with my best move. I need to come up with something bigger or even better than the last thing.
Really, if the ripcord didn't bring it home, what will, folks? Rip Impact back to his feet.
I mean, be that as a manager right now, if I was in the corner of Rip Impact, I definitely would be telling him, hit him again. Don't pander to the crowd. Hit him again with that ripcord.
Rip trying to drag Hacker back up to his feet.
Hacker's dead weight at this point. Oh, playing possum.
Hits him with a jawbreaker. Rip dazed in the corner, tries to hit him with the boot.
Beautiful.
Hacker a little bit too quick for him as he sends to the second rope. Takes an vicious double stomp to the back of Impact. Where can this go from here? Oh, and a brain buster. Rip Impact kicks out at 2. Hacker is very displeased.
Yeah, that brain buster right on the knee. That should have been all. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just the heart of Rip Impact. Maybe it's just his intestinal fortitude. Be that as it may, whatever you want to call it, Hacker is now going to be able to pull out something big of his own. And he still has the Control-Delete in his back pocket.
Absolutely, as both men start feeding shots back and forth, both men getting back up to their feet, forearm after forearm. Rip calling out Hacker. Hacker with a nice forearm blow.
These shots with these forearms are snug. Oh, and they are hard.
Rip Impact picking up a little bit of steam. Hacker's ready for him, just plants him down to the mat.
Down, beautiful single leg chains of Lance Storm right there with that single leg crab roll up.
Will Rip submit? Will Hacker advance to the Iron Cup? Rip Impact is screaming no, but you can see the pain flushing through his face as he's dragging his body to the ropes. Hacker turns it into a nice STF just to keep him off the ropes.
He's got to get that hands across his face so that way Rip can't see where his hands are going so he can't reach for those ropes.
Absolutely, we're talking about that veteran skill of Hacker. Rip catches the rope, pulls his hands right off of it.
Crossface reversal right here. He is trying every move in the book right now. Roll through, counter.
Hacker kicks out at Tua, forced to break the hold. Nice step up Enziguri by Impact. Hacker's dazed in the corner. Impact slowly bringing back up to his feet.
Yeah, he needs to come back with something big.
And a nice stiff chop. One more time says Impact, going for the sliced bread.
This time he countered, no reversal. Cattle mutilation.
Combination.
That is a cattle mutilation chains of Brian Danielson.
just bridging and wrenching the pressure onto Impact's upper body into the shoulder.
And look at all
blades.
the weight right now, right on the back of the shoulder blades, right on the neck. That is an extremely painful hold. And even more impressive right now, holding that bridge by hacker Scotty O'Shea.
Absolutely, and you have to stop to think that if Impact even makes it out as he gets a foot to the bottom rope, is he going to have enough time to recoup heading into March with all of that damage done to that shoulder blade?
That long frame of Rip Impact helping right there. And the fans here at Burlington apparently learning how to clap and show their appreciation because they actually realize it's a good match.
This is an absolutely good match.
What do we have now?
Hackers got Rip Impact in quite the precarious position.
Here I thought he was going to go for control delete, but maybe a pile driver. This time he extends the leg, this time on the apron. No, reversal.
We're going to see the Rip.
Oh! Death Valley driver right on that apron. As you said before, hardest part of the ring. Rip smart, going for an elbow.
Oh, no, a nice high elbow from Impact.
One big move after another. He ain't done. Slice bread again.
Impact's picking up steam. Bone Crusher Steve Brown is coming out of the locker room.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Oh, and he just pulls referee Sean Cassidy out of the ring.
Maybe he heard his cell phone ring and he had to get him an emergency. I don't know.
Trios champion Steve Brown looking out for his partner. A little bit of despicable display in my opinion.
No, that's friends looking out for each other. Besides wrestling, these guys are best friends outside this business. Oh, look at this counter.
Rip is ready for Hacker, sending him into the second rope. Shoots off. Going Steve protecting his partner, taking that crushing blow.
Tiger feint kick right there. All the blow went to the back of Steve Brown. None of it hit Scotty O'Shea.
Rip back up on the top rope. Over. A little too quick, trying to stay on top of Hacker.
Oh.
Hacker follows up with a nice forearm, flips him around. What are we going to see here tonight?
And see, I think Rip thought that he got him with that Tiger feint kick, but he did not.
Rip trying to fight him off here from the top rope.
Slice
Couple back
bread.
elbows.
This could be a slice bread from the top. It is a slice bread.
Amazing maneuver from Impact.
Another
slice
one.
bread off of
This time
Steve Brown. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
He got him.
And Rip Impact is advancing, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, and advancing to March 30th in the Iron Cup Finals, the Irish Hero, Rip Impact.
Well, be that as it may, Rip Impact has definitely been showing an impressive outing here in Pro Wrestling Ontario for the very first time, being able to stick it to hacker Scotty O'Shea, even with the assistance of his partner, Steve Brown, still couldn't get the job done. That was an incredible match. I feel bad for anyone going into this tournament in the future because now you got the experience of Rip Impact, which is definitely going to help him win some championship gold possibly by winning the Iron Cup.